Daddy Freeze.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is leader of Team Atiku, Mohammed Alpha Mustafa. He's going to read out his credentials. He's someone I've known for a while, passionate, intelligent, and we've worked on many projects before. That is why, at the end of the day, I try to be as neutral as possible, because I have friends across all candidates, from Peter Obi to Bola Tinubu and to Atiku Abubakar. We have to respect one another and eventually play a good political game. This platform gives the opportunity for everyone to bring the good deeds of their preferred candidate to the public and engage other fellow supporters in meaningful debates. Now, yesterday, we had a bit of a meltdown, and although I tolerated it, the reason why I tolerated it was because I want a heated debate. I want debating for the future of Nigeria for the next 8 years should not be, I prefer Peter Obi, me I prefer Atiku, me I prefer Tinubu, that's the end of our debate. No, I expect to be some fire. It's just that I don't want any insults. I expect some level of passion from both teams, or from all three teams, I beg your pardon. I expect some level of subbing, taking shots. All that is expected, but just do it without insulting one another. So I want that to be clear. What happened yesterday will not happen again. Outright insults and all that, no. But you can throw jabs at each other. Let's have a good debate. A good debate involves some level of jabbing. A good debate involves some level of ridiculing each other's achievements. It's a debate. The people want to see, in as much as they want to hear the facts and see a winner, they also want a good show. So let's give them a good show. Let's entertain them at the end of the day. So greetings to you all, and officially I'm handing over to leader Team Atiku, Mustafa Alpha. Now, the presentation tonight is very crucial, and I'm going to say why. Because at the end of tonight, we're going to know his deputy. I still need to know Bongoli's deputy. That is the deputy of Team Tinubu. And all six leaders, that is leader and deputy, or some teams, 2 leaders, are all going to be in one group on Instagram. And the modalities for the debate are not going to be agreed upon by me, but they're going to be deliberated upon by you all. That's team leader Atiku, team leader Tinubu, and team leaders Peter Obi. You agree on your modalities, what's going to happen, how the debate is going to go, what you're going to start discussing next week Tuesday, because the debates officially start next week Tuesday, and they're going to be hot. Get your facts together, get your teams ready. It's not going to be a joke. So over to you, Mustafa Alpha. What do I call you, Mustafa or Alpha?
Call me whatever, man. You know, people call me Musti, people call me Large Man, people call me Millions. I have so many names, so call me whatever. Anyways, first of all, I want to say thank you so much, Daddy Freeze. I've known you for so many years. We've worked together. You're a man of distinction. You believe passionately in what you do, and you know you've been in radio for a long time. You've been an OAP, award-winning OAP. I'm so proud to have known you, to know you as a friend, and I want to thank you for giving us this platform. I mean, this is a great platform, amazing platform. People can come here and their views. People can debate. People can come and say, you know what? Look, let me defend my candidate. Let me defend whatever ideas that I have, that I'm putting out there. First thing, I'll first introduce myself. My name is Mustafa Mohammed Alpha. I'm in the entertainment industry, as everybody knows. They call me Stronghold Entertainment. one of the pioneers of African entertainment in Southeast Asia. We started this thing, we made this thing go bigger, but people who don't know because we're kind of quiet now because, of course, as the older you become, you try to tone some things down. So I've been in the entertainment industry for 17, 18 years right now. And that is what has propelled me even in politics. So I'm so glad to be here. And today I'm here to present my candidate. I'm also here to present my team. I have very articulated, intelligent, specific goal-getters. And one of the things that made me, to be very, very precise, one of the things that made me decide to come on this platform, there is something that you made mention of, Freeze, and which is very, very important, is whatever we're coming here to do, to sell our candidate, it's all about facts. It's all about facts. We have to be precise. I mean, nobody's an angel, so there are a lot of, this debate is going to be a very beautiful debate. I'm sure everybody's looking forward to it, and I hope we get sponsors anyway, so that at least we can be able to afford to keep this show going. You know what I'm saying? But I want to do a shout out to Team Tinubu. I think they did a good job. I mean, everybody has the right to use democratic opinion. I think there are a group of young men that did a good job. And also I want to commend DJ Bongoli. The guy was on fire. The guy, it's natural for people to be aroused, especially when you attack them or when you attack someone they're supporting. I mean, we've seen a lot of people attacking Atiku. I mean, but we're not in the politics of attacking people. That's politics that's a gutter politics. We don't do that. Team Atiku, we're not into doing gutter politics. We're here to to present our candidate, to let Nigerians know what he has achieved, what he's capable of doing, moving Nigeria forward. Because right now, Nigeria is in a terrible, terrible state. And what I hear, everybody comes and say, you know what, this one has done this governor did this when he was governor. People have forgotten the key and the most important facts. The most crucial thing. I've not seen one team freeze. And this is very important. This is very important. Because I have the privilege of being born into Nigeria when things were beautiful. We saw the beauty of Nigeria, freeze. We saw the beauty of Nigeria. Nobody is talking about unifying. The country is so divided. It's terribly divided. Let me tell you something, freeze. I'm a Nigerian, not a Yoruba man or Igbo man, Hausa man, but I can tell you why. I have the Hausa blood, I'm from the north. I have the Asaba blood, which is Igbo, of course, southeast. I have the Yoruba blood. So I'm a Nigerian. I'm not coming here to talk as the Igbo man or Hausa man. No. I'm a Nigerian. So this country is so divided. The divisiveness of this country, it's beyond imagination. It's something that you cannot even fathom. Nobody, I've not seen any of the team, either Team OP or Team Ashiwaju, everybody's coming to say is, oh, my candidate did this or my candidate did that. My candidate did this, my candidate. Okay, we're going to get to that point. We have all the experts on different sector when it comes to nation building, economy, call it in energy, security, whatever. We have those people. So I'm here today to present my team. And sorry, before I even present that, I want to go back to what Mr. Bongoli, DJ Bongoli said. He said he was coming for us, the Atiku team. Bongoli, you gotta be ready, bro. You gotta be ready, man. You have to be ready because it's not. I mean, I have a lot of respect for you. He understands. He's very passionate about his party or the individual. We're not here about PDP. We're here about Atiku. The man Atiku, what he has done. And the people should remember that Atiku has never been a governor. He won the governorship, but he's never been a governor. So he started at the federal level. So the experience that this guy has It's not something that you can start comparing with someone that's because he was governor or because he dredged one place and he moved the water and built one investment or something that's going to run for 20 years. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about Nigeria, not Lagos State or Anambra State or Kano State. We're talking about Nigeria, a man that has experience, a man that knows the technical know-how. That's the man that we're supporting, and that's the man we think is the best guy for the job. But anyways, I said, Bongoli, I'm waiting for you. Just be ready. As Chris said, we have members that are fact checkers. So you don't come and tell us story. We don't want to hear story. You understand? Let's debate this thing, in a very civil manner. Let's bring out our points. Anyways, without further ado, I would like to introduce one of my ogas. He's a professor. He's been in this game better than me. He came into PDP in 1998, 1999 when PDP started. So he's a man of integrity. He's a man that will look at anybody in the eye when you're doing things wrongly and say, look, you know what? You've done it wrong. I don't care how you feel. He's a professor. He's in the United States. I don't want to give his credential. Let him come and introduce himself. His name is Dr. Oludare Ogulona. I hope I'm pronouncing it very well. And his handle is above Jordan 1. So please, Daddy Fritz, can you bring my guy in? I'm just starting. I don't even bring people who make I just start small. Let them see.
Now, who is your number 2? Who are you?
Well, let me be honest with you. I'll say I humbly a caretaker as the head of this team. There are people better than me, trust me. There are people better than me. So we've not actually come up and said this is number 1, this is number 2. I know I'm going to be between one of them, but we're still putting things together. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be realistic. There are people that know this thing better than me. But trust me, my level of politics is high as well. But I just humbly hold this thing as a caretaker for now. You understand? So I hope within the next few days I should be able to come back with you with who is going to be the deputy and who is going to head it up.
We need it within the next 24 hours so that
that if you trust me, we'll get it to you, because I don't want to come and do baby talk. I'm not going to put people there, or people are not going to be there, or people put me there, because even me coming accepting this is because I have a wide reach with a lot of people. You understand what I'm saying? So
can you tell him that we are sending him a message?
Okay, because he's been waiting. He had a long flight from Texas. It was a long flight, and he said, you know what, I will be on this program, and let me just message him now and tell him that, look, Oga, we are waiting for you. Or if he's not ready, I'll bring in somebody else before he comes in.
Okay.
And I think I'll just send him a message right now. If you just bear with me, give me a second. Let me just send him a message directly. But as we go on, before he comes in, I want to bring in a friend of mine, the man that taught me politics. A little bit of the tricks in politics, because people don't understand what politics is all about. It's not to come to social media, internet, or Twitter. Oh, doctor is here. Professor is here already. I'll just send him a message right now.
Oh, God. Let me
just send him a
Prof,
message.
welcome.
Let me put my... I'm sorry, I was trying to pick that on my laptop, but that would not work. So I have to reach out to my phone. Sorry, I've been listening. Daddy Freeze, thank you very much. And thank you for all the good work you are doing. And my brother, thank you very much for all what you are doing. We must have a place to call our home.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. This is our pleasure to have you.
We are Democrats. I see Alhaji Atiku Abubakar as Abraham Lincoln of Nigeria. This time around, is going to become president.
By the special grace of God.
He ran against the MKO. And if not for the fact that he stepped down for MKO, MKO will not emerge from that convention. He fought military He was at the forefront. He doesn't care whether he was a Hausa Fulani. He fought against Babangida. He fought Abacha. When his democratic right was about to be trampled upon by former President Olusegun Obasanjo, as a sitting vice president, he fought. So he's a Democrat to the core, and he's coming to fight for you and I, and we believe in him. Up to today, nobody among the aspirant or among the candidate has been able to, they don't have that gut to come out and talk about the insecurity in Nigeria. On June 6th, he tweeted his 7-point agenda on security. He talked about his priority, and his first priority is to bring Nigeria together. Our diversity has been grossly mismanaged with this kind of government. I don't know how we are going to, what kind of campaign our other party, what are going to do with what we've seen in the world today, right? So, and that's why, because our diversity has been mismanaged, and that's why they have got to even run Muslim ticket, thinking that we Christian, no, you don't have any option. So for them, it's about transaction. It's not about anything. And the only person, which of course has seen that is suitable of bringing Nigeria together at this point in time, without doing experiment, because we've experimented with Buhari, who have the same mindset like Peter Obi, who have the same mindset like Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. They are very good men, but they are ethnic chauvinists. If you look at their history, the only person who is a true Nigerian is Alhaji Abubakar Atiku. He did not start making friends today with Igbo or with Yoruba man or with Efi just because he wants to become president. He has been doing that all along. And one of the reasons I prefer him over all other good candidates. Other candidates are good, but Atiku is the best, and we are going to go for him. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor. I appreciate you. I appreciate your contribution. Professor Ogulona has been, we've had a lot of discussions with him, and we actually rub minds and we talk. We cannot disagree. What I want, the uniqueness of this team, that is free, is that we put situations, we put topics out, we disagree to agree. We fact check things. We just don't come and say things like someone was just saying just now that Atiku should unite the. Sometimes we just have to just clarify to our viewers, because it's not about us, it's about the viewers, the people out there. Let them understand. Some people ask questions because they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, someone was just saying that Atiku should unify the party. They should unify the party itself than unify Nigeria. You understand? There is no political party in the world that doesn't have their own internal problems. You understand? Even in your house that you have your wife, not even 2 wives, or not even 3 wives, your 1 wife that you have, you still have disagreements. You understand? So there's no party in the world, or there's no institution. Listen to me, there's no institution that will not have internal issues. It's a normal thing. So to the viewer out there, I think this will help you. Our party is unified. We have a little problems, yes, here and there. It's a lie for me to come and tell you that, everything is rosy, everything is this, everything is that.
Mohammed,
Yes.
I'm reading the comments here. That are benefiting from Atiku are the one defending Atiku.
Yes. I can see it.
Understanding, Atiku has not been the one giving millions of naira to people, to individuals, to young people, has been seen now. And I don't want to talk about the issue of corruption, because we know all our politicians, we know how they make their money. But Nigerians will have to rise up and fight corruption, and they only need a man who, of course, is going to give them that enabling environment with political will to be able to do that. What we've seen in the last 7 years,
Absolutely.
APC, under the leadership, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu Ahmed is the leader of APC, he's a national leader. What we've seen, they promise they are going to fight corruption. They promise they are going to fight Boko Haram. If you enjoy what is going on in Nigeria today, if you have a company, Aya Buhari or Aya Tinubu, to manage it for you, it's not. They talk about electricity. I listened to the team Tinubu yesterday. The young man spoke about how PDP destroy electricity. No, internet don't lie. Go and check, Google it. They invited Obasanjo to come and defend that 16 billion. All the turbine and everything that were imported as at that time, no, they were left to rotten because of disagreement, because of the probe going on under late Yaradua presidency. Not only that, we under one of the Tinubu's boys, Ashwaju, I respect him a lot. He said all the people that cannot produce electricity within 6 months, they are bad 12 years, they're amateur, they are incompetent.
I remember that.
The same
I remember
man
that
as the minister in charge of that same portfolio for good 7 years. Do you have electricity in Nigeria today? What has changed? I mean, people are even praying that we should go to where we were, I mean, some 8 years ago, than where we are today. This same man called people bad 12 years, not knowing that it's the original bad 12 years. And you are talking about PDP. And let me tell you, for those who doesn't have option, they are the one who always point fingers. For good 7 years, your government, under the leadership, we have president, we have leader. President Buhari is the president of Nigeria. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is the leader. Now, if he's telling people now that he has solution for the issue of ASU strike, that means it's been mean. Because if you're a leader of the party, you should have told them you have solution for this. You should have told the president you have solution for electricity. You have told the president you have solution to issue of insecurity. And like I always tell people, the issue of national security is beyond somebody, I mean, guarding some agberos or miscreant and say we are going to feed them with agbado, cassava, meal, and all those things. It's beyond that. I mean, it's about international collaboration. It's about strategy, which of course is beyond, I mean, this present government. Because if your candidate, if Asiwaju Bola Tinubu has something to offer, as a leader of the party, of the biggest party in the Africa, he should have done that. So I don't know how somebody is going to sit down and claim, oh, PDP did this. No. I mean, enough is enough. 7 years is enough for you to make that change. And you've not done that. For good 7 months, under the leadership of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, they did not even appoint minister. But by the time they started rolling the list of the ministers out, we thought they are going to bring brand new people. They started rolling out the name of Apabio, the name of all the criminals, which of course we know in the past. And it was disappointing. And you kept Nigeria waiting for about 7 months. Nothing changed. We thought you are going to bring brilliant people, the progressive and everything, and you kept Nigeria waiting. What are you talking about? Look, Atiku has not released his manifesto, but you can go to atikuiscoming.com to go and see all what he put in there. His policy on higher education, his policy on youth employment, his policy on higher education, the policy, everything is still there and it's still relevant. When during the last campaign, we saw a lot of things which bandied up and down about the policy of this administration on education, on security. President Buhari got there and said he didn't know anything about it, that some people that wrote it. It's not going to be so under Atiku. And that's where we are working with somebody with character, somebody with integrity, somebody who's not going to denounce all what we agree upon. For good since 1998, part of the campaign of the progressive in Nigeria is that we are going to decentralize police service. We are going to have autonomy. We are going to have everything. That's the basis of the campaign. I mean, for people to support APC 7 years ago, up to today, do we get that? They cannot write us again, and we're not going to support that. Well, like I mentioned to every one of you, all the candidates are good, but Atiku Abubakar is the best. But the platform, which of course they are riding on, I don't think anybody will wake up today with ASU strike, with nepotism we've seen in this country, where if you look at the rank and file of the leadership of APC, everybody's a Muslim, as if they don't have Christian in their party. If you look at people who are taking care, I mean, in the charge of critical, I mean, important position in this country, go and check who they are. The people with the record of corruption, including like General Magachi and co, which of course during their basha, as if they are going to bring sane. They promise us they're going to fight corruption. The corruption under this government is worse than any. And go and check what Forbes wrote about Nigeria. Go and check all what we have been writing about Nigeria. And you want to believe these same people, under which of course your candidate is a leader? No. I mean, young people, you have to wake up. If you don't understand, no, things, we should not fold our hand at this point in time and be thinking that some people have been settled. Politics, we are not in politics because of anybody. We are in politics. Let me tell you, explain to you. Somebody said, give me a place to stand and I will change the world. We are in politics for our own good, because it's only when you have right people in position, that's when something good will come to me. That's when
Absolutely.
if they open American embassy today or British embassy, all the young people will run away from Nigeria.
Absolutely.
People who are running the country, they don't even believe in the system they are running. Their children
Absolutely.
every day, whether PDP or APC, you see their children today, graduating abroad. Tell me, which of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu's children or General Wari children are in any Nigerian universities today? Tell me, they are not there. They don't even know what you are going through. They don't even know that ASU is on strike for the last 5 months. They don't even know.
That's true, but you see, Professor, sorry to cut you short. Sorry to cut you short because we have just 1 hour in this program, and I know you're on fire. I beg, just reserve that fire first, because we've not started the debate. When we start the debate, Professor Ogulo,
what I read here for young people to understand that we must have a place to call our home, and we cannot
absolutely
repeat. The beauty of democracy even in the US here, no matter how Democrat will do 8 years. And Republican will come, no matter how bad. Biden probably, and when in the worst case scenario, like what happened to Trump. So let us start doing that in Nigeria. Let us continue with that.
No, like Prof, as I said to you, as I said before earlier when I started the introduction, I told that freeze. We're not, people have their opinion. People have the right to voice their opinion. I mean, somebody can come and start abusing Atiku. It is right. Let him abuse if he wants to abuse. But I've said it before in the beginning, and I've said it even before I accept to come on this program. I told Daddy Freeze, one thing I love about Daddy Freeze is that he doesn't want to host a program that is a gutter program. That's why he keeps having facts, figures. That's what this program is all about. That's what we are here to defend or sell our own candidate. Professor Ogulana, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you so much. I mean, thank you for also taking time after a long flight to be on this live. With the debate, Freeze, starting next week, Abi. So let's reserve our fire for next week. Thank you so much, Prof. You have a wonderful day out of you. Thank you so much, Prof.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. So Freeze, you can take Prof out. So, Freeze, one thing we should understand about politics has dynamics. You understand? You know, like what you're doing on radio. If you don't understand radio, you can't be an OEP. It's like you build a house, yeah, and you're going to walk. You have to put doors now, Abi. If there's no door, how can you walk out of the house? So politics has its own dynamics. It's not about wishing or wishy-washy, whatever they call it. There is rules and regulations. Whether how we play the rules or how we set our regulations, it has its own dynamics. Okay? Going back to Peter Obi, I like those boys. I really want to debate, especially with African God. I want where we'll sit with African gods when we come and talk facts. You understand? I like him, he's a bright young guy. You understand? And I also want to be on the same platform. Me, him, and what's his name? DJ Bongoli. Because me, I've not started my own, I'm just introducing people. So politics has dynamics. You cannot come and change politics with your feelings. It doesn't work. It won't work. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Election is all about winning. Anyways, not to speak much and to move forward, I would like to introduce another brilliant guy. He's an amazing guy. He's very passionate about Atiku, passionate about the party. You understand? And I told him earlier on before we started, I said, just tone it down. This one is just introduction. We want to go to that debate. Now that debate almost will start. So at least we have topic. I wanted to bring in a good friend, a young guy, very, very well-spoken, very intelligent guy. His name is Michael Kola. His handle is AY_Mike90. Mike, I said I think KC. I'm sorry, KE. Mike_Mike90. AY_Mike90.
All right. I've sent him an invite.
Yeah, so he's so as we're saying, Tinubu, I don't know why this Tinubu is the one that is itching me. Not even the Atiku, is the Tinubu that is itching me. Because even Obi, that is the candidate, that's the man they are selling, he knows that politics has its own dynamics. It's not Twitter. You understand what I'm saying? It's not come to speak long English. There's no long English in politics, my brother.
Hello, sir.
Daddy Freeze, my boss. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Very well, thank you.
My team lead.
I salute.
Firstly, let me appreciate Daddy Freeze for giving us this platform. Like I said,
welcome.
You are. I don't even know how to thank you enough, because I think this is the most, this is the best of all. So Daddy Freeze, I won't, like my boss have rightly said, I won't take too much of our time, and then let me just move on. Firstly, I greet all Nigerians, and I greet afternoon, morning, evening, anywhere we are in the country right now. So, like I said, my boss, I spoke earlier on, talked about one of the points, one of the issue we're facing in Nigeria right now, which is crisis, like the religion crisis we're divided. So the second thing I'm going to talk about is economy. We have an economic crisis right now. A lot of people, they are jobless. Then who's the only person that can do this? Atiku Abubakar. This is a man that have done this before, and he can still do it again. How will I say it? Let me give you a point, that a phrase, and to the old people watching me. If it was this current administration that took over from the military regime, did you think we will still have Nigeria by now? With all the debts incurred. Atiku and Obasanjo came into power. All this debt was being paid, and the people were living good life, no insecurity. People can hit 4 square meals daily. Prove me if I'm wrong, that a phrase. You weaknesses, you are older than me. I have a lot of points, but my boss have told me, hey, Mike, bring it down. But let me just talk about this, man. And then this loan was being paid. How was this loan being paid? Atiku impact has been felt across the whole country. Let's stop being coward. Let's face the reality. This man has been a vice president since 1999 to 2007. Where was Nigeria then? And where is Nigeria now? No, let's be realistic with each other. They paid these bills, this loan, both Paris Club and the London Club bill, the loan. So, and then the economy was still standing. Nigeria was the 3rd fastest growing economy as of 2014. We are along with China and Qatar. But now, where are we? So somebody will just come up here and they start talking about, if we take us back to power, we will, something that you cannot even achieve for 7 years. We give you 7 years to test your street credibility, to see how much you can offer Nigerian. Can you give us a better thing, better than the previous administration? But no, all the propaganda they come will turn a naira to a dollar. Now, you know how much is dollar right now. We know how much is crude oil right now. But at the freeze, I'll reserve everything. We'll meet at the debate ground. And I wish to mix the best of all teams. Then we'll put this in the table, we'll sort it out. Thank you, my boss.
Thank you so much, AY. Thank you so much, Mike. Mike is a young man that's very passionate. He's been fuming, and he doesn't.
Oh, sorry, I didn't introduce myself. Sorry. My name is Mike Wayomide. I'm a network support analyst. So we'll talk about that in the next debate.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much. Michael is someone that will better express himself when he's fighting. When I mean fighting, I'm not saying fighting and abusing, I understand. We've had a lot of discussion with him. The young guy is very passionate about Atiku, very, very passionate about Atiku, not the party itself, but more especially Atiku Abubakar. So thank you so much, Mr. Mike. And wherever you are, I wish you the best of luck. And of course, we'll catch up with the debate. We have a lot to talk about. Thank you so much. Please, you can take him out now, and there are a lot of people waiting. I guess if they're still there, I'll let them through their views and their points. So, as Mike said earlier on, Atiku Abubakar was never a governor. He won the governorship, but he wasn't a governor. He became vice president. And under his administration or the administration that he was deputizing. There are so many things that you and I today, we are enjoying, e.g. telecommunication. But we'll get to that. Let me introduce the next guy. His name is Alhaji Saidu. His handle is SAIDUKO. Brilliant guy, brilliant, intelligent guy. He's been in politics for over 20 years. So, did you find him? Daddy Freeze, did you find him?
I've sent him a request already.
Okay, so I hope he comes. He has been waiting since he's been anxious to come online. I think he is. I hope he has good internet. My brother, you have to change this, your camera. Don't show us. You're showing us your house. Assalamu alaikum.
How are you doing? Alaikum assalam. I'm Said. I am the CEO of Lutz Global Limited. I'm into construction and procurement. Well, everything is about perception, preference, and before you make your preference, you have to look at antecedents. I chose Atiku. I'm not going on the platform of party. He knows I left PDP for APC, but I'm back to PDP just for Atiku's sake. For the first time, we are having a presidential candidate with a blueprint telling us exactly what he intends to do. Then let's go back to his antecedents. As vice president, he initiated for them to set up Bureau for Public Enterprises, and he brought Nasru El-Rufai to head it. Beautiful. So I don't see any reason why sometimes we don't speak as Nigerians. We get divided along sentimental lines, either being it tribal or religious. I see faith to be personal. Whatever I do based on my faith is between me and my God. It has nothing to do with the constitutions we have here in Nigeria. So I don't see why people clamor about faith or Christianity or Islam. We have a constitution that binds us. So I've seen a lot of hypocrites come and go in politics. They stand to take out of office, not to the allegiance of the constitution. They stand to take on the basis of their faith, which is wrong.
Absolutely.
What governs it?
Absolutely.
Is our constitution, so we must have respect for it. So if somebody will want to come sell Peter Obi, it's his opinion. I respect his opinion, but he shouldn't rubbish Atiku. If Peter Obi could be his #2 man
in 2019,
anything wrong with it, and he was willing to run for it. So all I see Peter Obi, he's just clamoring for position. He wants to be there by a hook or by crook. But Peter Obi shouldn't dent the image of somebody that's ever brought him into the limelight to say, come and be my #2. So I don't understand what people would sit down to say he's a better candidate. How? This guy has been a #2 man. And he did so well in the first 4 years till he had issues with his boss. He set up NIPP to look into electricity. So he's a brilliant chap. I wouldn't want to go on. I'm not here for the debate. I'm here to introduce myself, but I'll be ready. I'm warming up. Believe you me sincerely. I'm not coming as fire. I'm coming as volcano.
Thank you so much, Alhaji Saidu. Thank you so much. Alhaji Saidu, we had this argument. I mean, you see, Freeze, the beauty about my team, okay? I'll tell you the beauty of my team. Some of us at one point in time were in different political parties. And we believe in the ideologies of those political parties or the ideology of who was their flag bearer at that time, okay? And when some of us felt like, look, this is not what we signed up for. You understand what I'm saying? This is not what we want to see a better Nigeria. Freeze, you know me very well. I've lived abroad for almost 25 years. It's not, nobody will come and tell me a story about abroad. You know, I've lived in countries where the leaders are communists. You understand what I'm saying? So,
that's why I commended Atiku for coming with a blueprint.
Exactly. So,
many country are also
exactly. So,
somebody blueprint, that means he has a roadmap.
Exactly. So, as we're saying, Freeze, earlier on, as I said, the beauty of my team, okay? Look, I'm waiting for DJ. That guy's also writing my, what's his name again? DJ Bongoli. Because yesterday he attacked me. He said, Atiku guys, I'm coming for you guys. So we'll bring facts and we'll show facts. You understand? Mr. Saidu, thank you so much for spending time, taking this time to come and discuss. Freeze also a very important person. So I have to try and pamper him small. Because if I don't pamper him now, he will tell us that Atiku zero. You understand? So I have to play politics too. That's what politics is all about. It's about winning. Thank you so much, Mr. Saidu. Stay on. We'll still bring you back, inshallah, if we still have time. Thank you very much. So, my friend, Daddy Freeze, please and please, I'm telling other team, as I said, I raised my heart to them. You know, team, we're not enemies. We are Nigerians. We're not enemies. Team Obi, Team Bola Tinubu, we're all Nigerians. After all this, we will come back and we will still continue living the Nigerian dream. If it still exists without our president, anyways. So, our candidate, but I say Mr. President, inshallah. So as I was saying, there's still more to talk about. Look, Freeze, we have a lot to talk about, but before I continue, let me bring in one of our members, sound guy. The guy is very passionate. I bring people that are passionate about the candidate. We are passionate about the candidate, Freeze. Please let the viewers, I know a lot of people are writing some comments and everything. I'm particularly about the candidate. You know, somebody was saying that, he left APC, he went to ACN, he went from ACN to this one, to that one. Freeze, do you know how many international football stars have crisscrossed? They have been in one football team before and left and came back again to that same football team. They are there now. Am I wrong? But anyways, let me bring in sorry, I might not know how to pronounce the name very, very well, but his name is Alfred Oga-Idu. His handle is Talent Boom Production. Talent Boom Production. I think he's been on the show before, I guess. I think he's...
All right, I've sent him an invite.
Yeah, so as we were saying, Obi, His Excellency is a very, he has a lot of, I would say he's a very disciplined person. I know that. We worked with him in 2019. He was vice presidential candidate to Atiku then in 2019. He's a man of integrity. I know that. But, you know, we should understand something. This is politics. So you cannot come and say that Obi, because he's in Labour Party now, PDP is a bad party, or Atiku is not the right president. Meanwhile, this guy was deputy in 2019, just a few years ago. But anyways, we'll continue that. Let me yield the floor to Mr. Alfred Oga.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Mr. Alfred. How are you?
Fine, I'm fine. Daddy Freeze, God will bless you for this you are doing for this beautiful nation, Nigeria. We must commend you for this you are doing. Nigeria will be great again. Daddy Freeze, I want to be very fast and then, go straight to the point, because it's not about the time for debate yet. My name is Alfred, of course, currently right now working with a radio station in Lagos, and also into the entertainment business from my childhood till date. Daddy Freeze, you see, this thing is very simple. Nigeria should not come and say we want to start trying by error again at this time. The point we are right now is to bring in a perfectionist, somebody who knows this thing that can do this thing. A lot of people talk about Tinubu today based on the fact that they are in Lagos. They've not gone outside Lagos, or maybe because of the fact that Tinubu himself is also based in Lagos. You see, I love obedience people, you know, so much. I was there. I have choose that same team for a long time before now, but I had to come back to my senses. I said, look, it could have been a very, in fact, this thing could have become a forgotten issue by now if Obi has still remained in PDP by now to work with Atiku. But be that it may, you see, somebody who started as a in a federal level till from that time till date is top. See, we're talking federal here. We're not talking about somebody who has managed the state or somebody who has done one or two things in the state, in a particular state. We're talking about somebody who has been in the federal seat from the onset till date, and somebody who is still capable, who has connection outside the country, somebody who has built a business worth of how many billions of naira as we speak right now, and still has the connection to bring in people from outside the country to emerge. Can we compare 1997 to 2017? I mean 2007 to 2015 to 2021? The difference is very clear. Was Atiku successful as a vice president? The answer is yes. Can we compare the time where Atiku and Obasanjo was in power to the time we have now Buhari in power? The answer is no. So these are the things that we should be able to, you know, look at them and then fix them and think of who can bring us at this time. Nigeria has collapsed. Nigeria is still collapsing right now. We need somebody who is capable, somebody who has gotten the connection, who is in federal level, that can come into this country and fix it. And that's why I was listening to what's his name again? Is it Bongoli? I don't want us to just sound like as if you know, we are just repeating these guys, whatever, and the rest of it. We are talking about people that can bring this country to the change we want. And Atiku is a federal person. Atiku is someone who can unite the nation as we speak. We are looking at bringing people together, and somebody is going for a Muslim ticket. What message are you sending to the Christian? Are the Christians are they that small? Can you unite the country that way? In fact, you see, it's the Yoruba say, "For long your lives, your steps will be full of mistakes," and that's what I see in this case of Asiwaju here. Why that mistakes? We're talking about somebody who can come in now and unite the nation, and you are going for a Muslim ticket. What message are you sending out? That one alone, gone, is a division on its own. That the freeze, we should understand. I don't want us to start painting this, you know, or look at this thing in the format that we are trying to nurse this thing. It has gotten to a stage where we don't need to nurse it. Christian, let's be sincere. Let's be sincere. Can we unite the nation with that kind of step? The step is wrong, and that's what we are saying. Atiku has been there. Atiku has been there. He has the connection. He has been there for a long time now, and he's got the experience professionally. He's got the experience federal-wise. Please, let us not just go back by trying my error again. Another point again I want to mention here is this: Atiku is fit. Atiku is fit. That the freeze. There's one mistake I don't want us to run into again. The mistake we have done in the times of in this present time that we are now, Buhari's time. What is the mistake? By having somebody who will not be able to be up and doing, and that's the mistake we are trying to go into again. I don't have anything wrong with Asiwaju. Asiwaju is my father. I love him so much. But as we speak right now, we need somebody that can be up. It is not just for you to just pashe. When you pass here, you need to stand up and go and check what is happening. The problem we're having now is because why? Buhari wants good for Nigeria, but he does not have the strength, the energy to go out. When they come back and give him, this is what we have done, this is what we have done, does he have the strength to go out and check? He cannot go and check. That's what is the problem we are facing right now. People think as if Buhari does not mean good for Nigeria. He means good for Nigeria, but he does not have the capacity. The strength is not there. So what happens that they bring report to him? What can he do? He accepts. Does he have the strength to go and check? And if we're not careful, we'll enter same train now with Asiwaju, whereby they will bring report for Asiwaju, this, that, and then he will take it. Does he have the capacity, the power to go out and check? When they will bring the report back to him, he will not have the power, the strength, because the fitness is not there. Please, don't let us do this mistake again. I'm passionate about this country. I am passionate about the love I have for this country. I have no other place to go. And see why people are coming. They're talking from UK. They're talking from London. We are talking about people who are here, seeing the country, facing what we are facing. Please, it's not about the time for debate yet, but I just feel that I should just bring in my few points here, and then we're all getting ready for the debate. We'll all participate, and of course, we'll bring out the facts and figures out for people to hear, the Bangoli people, and then the Ashiwaju people, and of course, the obedient people too. I have nothing. Obedient people, they are also taking the right step. The problem I just have is because why? He did not remain there. If he had remained there as the vice president to Atiku by now, would have forgotten this thing. Election would have been finished already by now. Thank you so much, Daddy Freeze, for what you're doing. Let's all get so much. The debate.
Thank you so much. Sorry, sometimes I bought into you guys because I know that we have. I can know that Daddy Freeze has been doing this thing. It's someone I know very well. He has been doing this thing. He has been. I followed his interviews. I had this discussion with the Uber people today. I was part of that discussion. So I don't want to take much of his time. As I said, we should put more of our energy in for the debate. I mean, there are tons of people, Freeze, without joking, there are tons of people, professionals, that are telling me, Mohammed, and one thing I'm going to appeal to you, Freeze, if you are going to start this debate, can you please try and, this is my advice anyways, if we can be a little bit earlier than this time, because a lot of Nigerians, you know, people, the professionals that we have, they won't have the time. But anyway, thank you so much, Mr. Alfred. You are amazing. I know you're passionate. I talk to all of you, so I know what you guys can do. But I don't want us to. I just want this to be more of an introduction. Then when we get to debate proper, we now bring up facts. Thank you so much, Alfred. God bless you. I will keep talking again and all that. So Daddy Freeze, you can. I don't want to, because we can talk till 2 o'clock, but I don't want to take your time. People are, you know, people even send me a message, bros. I better put me on this thing. I want to be part of it. Thank you so much, Alfred. God bless you. So Freeze, before I go further, I just want to make something clear. Okay, which is you see, we are all Nigerians, as I say, we're all Nigerians, and I see a lot of comments from people. Let's for once look at things in a very productive manner. You get my point? Civilized manner. There's no law in Nigeria that says we cannot disagree to agree. There's no law anywhere in the world. There's no law. You understand? But being abusive, you can't just be abusive when you're just sitting out somewhere that nobody knows you where you are. You just be abusing somebody. You don't do things like that. You know, I'm of a little bit older generation. I'm still between that, you know, the younger and the older generation. But I've made my own mistakes in life, and also I always try to educate people like that. Look, we don't need to fight. We're all Nigerians. You know, if today Freeze, if you're in America and you have an American passport, what would they call you?
American.
In Nigeria.
No, what would they call you as a black man? I don't want to say African American or Nigerian American. So we're always Nigerian first. So when people say sometimes that I don't agree. Some points I don't agree with people in the fact that because you're living abroad, I'm a diaspora person as well. You understand? I think every Nigerian has the right to air their points, to view their points, to air out what they believe in. Regardless, you might have situations where the reason is because you're abroad, you know, and it might be a situation where you're here. Freeze, you remember what happened in early 2000, right? Maybe 2010, 2011. You know, when I was in the entertainment industry, I traveled the world. I went physically. I took 6 months sabbatical leave, which I'm sure you are. And within that period of time, I think I traveled with you a couple of times. You know, selling African culture, Nigerian culture. I'm not a good orator. I don't know how to give speeches. You understand? When I believe in something, I go down physically to do it. I took 6 months of my time, my own money, travel the whole of Southern Africa and part of East Africa to promote the Nigerian culture, the Nigerian music. So, and Freeze worked with me at that point. We left what we're doing, we're flying around and promoting Nigerian culture. So when it comes to politics, why I'm passionate about politics, I am on ground. I come to Nigeria, I go for campaigns, I work with the principals. You understand what I'm saying? So we should not, please, I'm begging Nigerians, especially the viewers, yes, air whatever your point is, but don't be insulting, don't abuse people. Like, you can never find me abusing Abiola, Obi, or abuse Tinubu, because they are men of caliber. You have to give it to them. They've done their bit. Why we're here is to say, look, who is the best among the three of them? Don't come and tell me that your guy is the best. Because if you say you're the best, you're telling me, oh, it's like telling me you are the best of the worst. You understand what I'm saying? People are tricky. Some people don't say things, they don't really deep into what they're saying. If you're telling me your guy is the best of the best, then it's a different thing. You get what I'm saying? So let's be realistic. Atiku Abubakar has been in the federal level. There's a lot of his achievements that we can prove, that is facts. You understand? Because of Atiku Abubakar today, the internet, people are making millions out of the internet today. Somebody was telling me, somebody said that, what's his name, Ashwaju, His Excellency, he did the drainage, he moved the water and he created Eco Atlantic, which has spanned to some, what do you call it? Which is fine. But what about what Atiku has done? Atiku did it in the bigger picture. You did for Lagos State. Atiku did it in the federal level. So you cannot compare someone that has experience, 8 years of experience on the federal level, dealing with federal character, not state character. We're talking about federal, and say that you are better than him. It is, we'll get to that point. So, Dr. Freeze, thank you so much. You can take Mr. So I can bring somebody else in. I'm looking at the time, and I know you're tired, but bro, if you have started this thing at 8 o'clock, we can talk till 10.
I must commend Team Atiku. Team Atiku is very considerate of other teams. Yes, you're definitely throwing your jabs, which is your right to. You have every right to throw your jabs at other teams. However, what I want is professional. I want it professionally done. And you guys have been able to achieve that so far today. So thank you guys. For your spirit. I'm sure most people in the comment section have also noticed that the spirit Team Atiku is operating on is a spirit of love and unity. So keep it up. We might not have as much time as we'd like to, because we're actually running out of time. So let's see how we can what we need to do in 10 minutes. This was scheduled for an hour and we've already overshot that time.
I want to say thank you so much, Freeze. Honestly, I have people lined up here, but I'm going to take one more person, then I'm going to give a closing statement. And then, come on, you're a human being, man. You're not a Superman. I know you now, Freeze. Not me today now. Not today. Not me today. Let me bring in a very, very, very intelligent guy. He's also now fire with the guy, but I told him, please, I beg, we're gonna tone down. Let's save our energy for the debate. So when they bring topics, Freeze, when I mean professionals, they are not watching this now. They are going to watch it tomorrow. In fact, they are not even on IG. Because of me, they went to register IG account to follow you, to watch what you've done, because they may not have the time to do what they do. I'm abroad right now. I'm on vacation. I came to do Salah with my family, and I'm coming back to Nigeria as soon as possible. So I will take Mr. Tony Ocho. And please, I apologize if I don't pronounce it properly. Please beg for your indulgence on that. His handle is TONNIE _official 405.
All right, I brought him in.
And he was going to be the last. This is going to be the last of the lot. I'm actually typing on my other computer and saying, look, guys, I beg me no vex. We're really running out of time. Mr. Tony is a very talented, young, vibrant, fire. The guy, think fire self. When they talk, my phone they hot. You understand? But as make it calm down. We'll make them reserve all those things. We'll go meet for war front. Mr. Tony, you're welcome. Over to you.
Thank you very much. Mustafa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Daddy Freeze, nice to have you here again. Guess what, Daddy Freeze? I was watching Afrobeat and I saw the way you looked very, very much younger. I saw that video. I said, "This can't be Daddy Freeze."
You have
Nice
to
to
be
have
careful,
you.
Tony. Be careful.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
the man that has to don't say something that the guy don't say.
I know Daddy Freeze very well. You better not attack him because he got the right word for you.
Of course.
He will give you straight back. The bullet is there with him.
Absolutely.
And I really appreciate what you're doing so far. On this debate, I want to sincerely commend you. This is the first time we will have something like this on the internet, and it's going to go big. It's going to go big. And I'll DM you. I want to buy this thing on Facebook. I don't really know how to go about it. I'll DM you for you to guide me on how to go about that, please. Okay, let me quickly. I know my time is short. Like I said earlier on, thank God I have time today to hit my point. I have this fear that the election we are going into this time around is going to be tribal. The way people are going about it is going to be tribalistic. I'm not against you come out and sell your candidate the way they are clamoring Obi, Tinubu, Atiku here and there, but make sure you have your fact. Me, for one, I've been with Atiku way back before 99. And like I said before, I have my fact. I checked, his manifesto is not out yet. I remember during Goodluck Jonathan, when I think Atiku and Goodluck, right? If you listen, because I listened to both manifestos when they were contesting, do you know they worked on Atiku's manifesto for Jonah to be able to give his speech? Because they could. This is a man who, when he came into power, like I said before now, the technocrats that performed in Obasanjo's government, Atiku discovered them.
Absolutely.
He was the one that came.
Yeah.
Daddy Prince, this is a man who pioneered. He led that council that brought what we have EFCC today, that is fighting corruption today.
Supposedly,
was the brain behind.
Supposedly, this government is in EFCC. Sorry to cut you short. This government is in EFCC for their own gain.
EFCC,
not exactly what Atiku.
Like I said before, now he discovered due process and brought into the system. Do you understand? This is a man. Look, he came out. He has his facts and figures. The way the country is now. Before I'm not speaking because I'm no longer in the country. No. I've been there. I've been in Nigeria all this while, right from when politics started, and right now that I'm no longer in the country. We know what is happening. We see it, we read it, we hear it. We know what is happening. The country at the verge at which it is sitting now is too dangerous to give a trial system right now. We need someone that is experienced, not someone that is sick, not someone that is not doing well. I'm sorry, I used that word. I don't want to use that word. But we need someone that is fit. We need someone that is experienced, someone that knows the job, someone that has been there before. Like he said before now, he said, in government presently, women are just 33%. Unemployment for the youth is 70%. This is a man who has facts. He want to work with that. The economics, he said it. He will bring technocrat. He's been there. And I promise you, somebody like me, I'm a software engineer. I'm an HR guy before I left the shores of the country. And right now, I'm a 90% right here in the United States of America. See, this is how Nigeria is losing good hands. We all look at it, just as you said before, if they open the border today, they will all run away.
True.
But
exactly.
This is a man who will motivate people to come back. Right now, everybody is scared coming back. Everybody is scared. But he has that plan already. We are not debating now. I want to hide my point. I want to hide my facts. I have them here. I'm not saying anything for now. And I really appreciate, look, I just hope it won't be like the way Trump was very, very popular on the internet here in the United States. He was popular when he was contesting against Biden. Oh, no, Instagram everywhere, Twitter, Trump is very good at it. And I see the Obi supporters, like those kind of people, like they are good at it. You understand? But Biden has been there as vice. And we are here, we know what's happening. Forget what everybody is saying. We know what is happening here in the country currently.
Yeah.
And I can give you fact. So let's try. Let's try Atiku. He has it. His experience. He's there. He's calm. Not someone that will come out and begin to insult other parties. I've never had him attack any person.
True.
He's just too calm. He's liberal, like I would say. He will never attack you and begin to insult. Why will you tell another party that they will labor to death, for crying out loud? Why will you say that? I had that, was it yesterday or today? And I was like, come on. Come on.
Anyways.
Why will you say that? And Atiku is matured. He's been there. And not someone that will begin to form alliance because he's vying for that seat of the president. Now, you begin to form alliance with the North, alliance with the South. No. Atiku has friends everywhere, all over. He's connected with everybody. Whoever that loves him from the East, love him duly. Whoever that loves him from the West, and that's it. Not because you are coming now, you show up in the mosques and pray in the North, or because you're coming now, you want to go to North and begin to show them you are friends with them. No. Atiku can visit the East and sleep sleep in any house there.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We want unity. We're trying to see law. We're trying to see unity. We're trying to see the economy grow. We're trying to see security system being fixed. We're trying to see how the economy will grow, not just relying on oil alone. Not just relying on oil alone. Nigeria is so blessed to be poor. And right now, it's so poor to be... Oh, God, let me not...
Tony, thank you, Tony, so much. I know, as I said, sorry, I kind of tried to cut everybody short because I understand the host, and you get. Let me tell you something. You get Freeze at his best when Freeze is. I know him. I've known him for years. The man is tired. The man is doing too much. But he has to do what he has to do, anyways. Thank you so much, Tony. Let's get ready for a debate. We're going to meet Team Atiku, Team Asiwaju, and Team Obi. As I said, they're brilliant people. Everybody's brilliant in his own way. Everybody has experience on his own level. And yes, let's come and debate our facts and everything. Thank you so much, Tony. God bless you. We keep rubbing minds and everything, and we get it together. So, please, you can take Tony out, and let me give you my closing statement, as I know you're sleepy. But when other people are doing their own show, and they watch and even they sleep, I'm watching. Even though I'm feeling sleepy, I'm watching. Yeah. Okay. So, just to round up, there's something I want Nigerians to take home tonight, or whoever is watching this thing. And this is serious, honestly. Nigerian today is not about even just the economy, my brother. It's not just about economy. I remember when I was in ABU Zaria, when I was a student at ABU Zaria, I used to drive from Zaria at 11, 12 in the night. We'll have a convoy. We go to KD to party. We rock, and we come back to Zaria. We go to Jos. You can't do that today. Look at how many millions of people are suffering, families. I'm a northerner. I come from the north. I see what's happening in the north. Lagosians don't have problems. The Lagos don't have problem now. You guys think you have problem? You don't have problem. Come to the north, to the core north, and we have another president too. The man sitting there now is a northerner. So if we're going to go say, oh, it's about the north. No, it's not about the north. That's why my first thing I said, I'm a Nigerian first before you call me whether Hausa or Yoruba or Igbo. You understand? Then the country is so divided. These are the key issues. Divided, the divisiveness of Nigeria and insecurity. Please, it is so bad. It is so bad. In my family, I have Christians, I have Muslims. In my family, they've used religion against us. They've used religion to divide us. You understand? Poverty is one of the things that is a tool. You go to inside some place in Daura. Look at what happened when Buhari was in Daura. I'm sure you saw that for Salah. People are saying, it's poverty. You understand? So I want Nigerians to take something home tonight. You've created this platform. We're not coming here to fight. We're coming here to see who is the best man for the job. As I said, Atiku manifesto is not out yet, but we know his 5 key points and all that. We're working with a lot of people, and I said, I'm not the best in this, you understand? And I have people imagine you have someone like Rino Omokri. on the debate. You have to like my friend, my Oga, Dino Malai, is my friend and my brother and my Oga at the same time. He taught me a lot in politics. Imagine him on this. You know, there's going to be bro. We've not started. As in, we are just trying to say, you know what? Let's team come out. But the first thing I'm going to tell every member of the team, either you are Team Obi or Team Ashwaju, please respect one another. It's not about age. Don't call any person small boy or Pekin. No, it's wrong. But I will commend Bongoli for apologizing, which I watched the whole thing yesterday. I respect him for doing that. In fact, my respect for him went up. That doesn't mean I'm not going to deal with him or we'll come to that, or we'll meet at that debate. You understand? I respect African God Savage, Mr. Six Packs. I speak English. Politics not be English, oh. You have to be on ground. It's not about winning. How do you win the election? It's not speaking Yoruba or one girl will call, somebody will come and say, I'm this and they speak for no day for Nigerian politics, my brother. It's the truth. Let's be pragmatic. The Torawa freeze. You want to know more? I'm speaking Yoruba. We cannot deceive ourselves.
You don't speak outside. You don't enter Yoruba now.
It's just, I'm just trying to say that politics has its own classroom. You have to know politics. Don't come and be talking story on the internet. This one did this one when there was this one. He went there and quenched fire. That is not politics. Even Obi, let me tell you something. Sorry, I'm taking your time, but I have to make this point clear. Freeze. Even Obi, His Excellency, I have a lot of respect for that man. A lot of respect for him. You understand? Even he knows that politics has calculation. So let the Obi team go and get ready. Apart from speaking English, let's come and do calculation, Kawu. You understand? Freeze, thank you so much for giving me this platform. I appreciate you. I love you so much, and I know you're good at what you do. We'll also try to pitch in for sponsors because, man, this thing has to run throughout the whole season. You know? We have to go to election.
All the way till the election.
All the way to the election. And I can guarantee you one thing, Freeze. A lot of other media stations, or whether TV or radio, will emulate you. But they have to pay for that. I will make sure they have to pay because they didn't start it. You want to pay. You understand? Yeah. And Nigerians, I see a lot of comment. I'm not going to, but Nigerians, please, we are all one. We are Nigerians first. We will disagree to agree, but let's be civil. Let's be civil. Let's respect one another. It's not about age. It's not about Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. We are all Nigerians. After this election, by come May 20, when did they swear people in 2020, May 29, we don't finish. Everybody will go about doing his own thing. You understand? Whatever you do, doing well. That's why I respect Nigerians. I tell people abroad, I'm abroad right now, but I tell them, I say, boy, the best country in the world is Nigeria. Because only Nigeria, that somebody that government cannot help will become a billionaire. You know how? They will create jobs for themselves. Look at what our youths are doing. People are doing, look at the guys doing comedy skits and all. They're all millionaires. Those people are driving Mercedes. They drive Lamborghini. They go to Dubai. They enter first class. Before, you know, say, who would they fly first class and business class? They say will be big boys. These boys are they're creating wealth for themselves. So I raise my hands to Nigerian youths. These guys are phenomenal. They don't send the government. If you like, make Tinubu, make the government, consign them. They've created jobs for themselves. You understand? So we'll talk more. Freeze, Oshego, to you. God, everything else you're doing, you understand? May God give you the strength, the energy to continue this. And there's another team that I'm going to introduce. They're a young group of guys. And Freeze, this is very important. Can you believe that a young group of guys that I know, they started a support group called the PDP New Generation? I'm sure you've seen what they have done. I'm sure you have seen these boys are on fire. Let me tell you something. The DG, I'm just 1 minute. The DG is someone that I've known in Malaysia. He was, I think he's the only son of the father or the eldest, very young guy. He was in a gym, like you've met him before, Audu Mahmoud. He was in Malaysia, one of the guys that we pioneered this thing together. Came back, he joined me in PDP in 2014 when I was in Nigeria. He came back after he graduated. And I said, look, you know, hey, you have to come into government. You have to come into politics. bring your experience and put it, and let's help the party. So unfortunately, we didn't win the election in 2025, in 2015. So these guys came to me one day and said they wanted to appoint me as one of the members of their group, and I've seen what they've done. Can you believe that these guys, Freeze, can you believe it? They contribute money. Their business, nobody in PDP Youth Generation. Go and Google them, follow them, please. They're on PDP at PDP New Generation on Instagram. They have their website and everything. These guys are phenomenal. They're amazing. I was privileged to get in touch with the DG, which is Audi Mahmoud. I've been trying to reach him for the past few days to get him on board on this team. He's willing to come. He's willing to come on board on this program. Intelligent boy, he's done. They brought their money. The one they do oil, they sell kerosene to airport, the one they do SWA, the one they do that, they put their money together, and they are the only support group that I've seen in the history of politics that are using their own resources. They are not after, they don't even know Atiku. They do know Atiku. These guys don't know Atiku. They don't know anybody. They just believe in the party. They believe it's high time the youth should come. They believe they're fighting for the inclusion of the youth in this, and women, include of youth and women into the system. So please, Daddy Freeze, I want you to take a little note of those guys. I don't know about other support group from APC or Labour Party or Komi. I'm not a member of that party. But I'm telling you what these guys have done, and I'm very proud of them. I'm privileged to tell you to announce that the DG will be on board next week. Inshallah, he's going to join this conversation. You understand? And I'm bringing some people that I don't want to blow your mind. I don't want the Peter Obi guys to shake. I don't want them to shake, or the Ashiwaju guys. People that badass guys in politics, that either they are members of House or something, they're going to be on. They've agreed to come on this debate. So I want to say again, thank you so much, Daddy Freeze. God bless you. God bless your family. And as you say, I'm going to buy stars tonight. I'm buying stars on Facebook. I will look for sponsor. This clash of the supporters must continue. I look forward. Shout out to African God. Shout out to DJ Bongoli. I'll see you guys next week. Let's get this thing done. Thank you so much and have a good night. Daddy Freeze.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Musti, God bless you. Thank you so much. Of all the teams, I was most exhausted today. I spent the whole day in a Greek market we're doing a bit of renovation in the house. So we tried to get some stuff, and I wanted to go myself and see these things. And I was on my feet the entire day. From about 10 a.m. when I got up. Some people say that if you wake up at 10, some of us sleep at 5. Then we sleep 2 hours somewhere in the day. Then we manage to sleep at maybe 5, 5:30, sometimes 6, and then wake up at 10. So I didn't know I was this tired. When I came home, I was coming in. As I was coming in from the market, I rushed my food, and then quickly did the interview that lasted almost 2 hours, or lasted about an hour. Then I was able to sleep a bit, wake up exhausted. Of all the teams, I was most tired for this team, Atiku. But I still wanted to make sure I gave them a free and fair opportunity like everybody else got. I must say something about Team Atiku. And if you agree with me, raise your hands. These guys, of all the teams, they are the most unifying of all the teams. They throw their jabs, present their facts, make their mouths, normal debate. But while at it, you can see the sense of love. I experienced it the most with this team. They don't have, maybe for now, maybe they would grow. Right now, the most powerful the team with regards to volume is Team Obi, followed by Team Tinubu. But you see, it was a pleasure listening to them. It was easy on the ears. they're very respectful. This is the level of professionalism I would like to see moving from Tuesday. I'm happy with what I saw. I like the spirit. I want to keep the spirit alive. Debates are dynamic. If we want this debate to be a debate that catches the attention of people across the world, it has to be spontaneous. Nobody's going to come and beg each other, say, but let everything be done in love. I'm grateful to you all who have stayed up at this time of the night. Other teams staying up to watch what this team is about. The maturity of Team Atiku Abubakar, I enjoyed it. I was so tired, but I enjoyed it. And everybody seems to like it. And at the beginning, a lot of people was like, Atiku, carry, go, get out. But after listening to them, I saw the way people softened up and I'm like, oh, wow. You see, and that is what we need. We need political equity. We need fairness. We need people not to be afraid to support whoever they like. Someone said Team Atiku showed inclusiveness. Absolutely. Okay. Olu from Team Tinubu says, we also need to talk to the audience, not to insult. Guys, from Tuesday, I'm going to have moderators who are going to be yanking you out of the live. So you guys need to behave yourselves, okay? So thank you all so much. Big shout out to all the teams so far. Big shout out to all the team leaders. Modalities will be discussed. And by Tuesday, I'm just going to come and sit here and be dosing while the heat is fine. Then they'll wake me up again and say, yeah, bring this person out. I'm not going to put my mouth pim like this. I'm not going to talk. All right, guys. Take care. God bless. I love you all.